Hello, hello, welcome in. Hello, replay viewers. Hello, everybody. Hello, how are we? Welcome in. Welcome in, my loves. Hello, happy Sunday. We're on Sunday today already. Wow, wow, wow. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. I missed the days where I was on Facebook. Hi. Doing live streams, and you could just like pick any music you want and blare it, especially that song. One day, da, 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 I'll be in the da, whatever it is, from Pitbull and Christina Aguilera. I love that song. I just wanna feel this moment. It's my morning voice, y'all. I didn't just wake up. I've been up for a while, but y'all are the first people I talk to when I get on live. Hello, good morning. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Who wants a reading? Let's see. I was looking on the iPad, on the old iPad, and see if you could see the signs. Hello, hi everyone. Hi Linda. Welcome in. Thank you for the love. Let's see. Can we see the sign, or can we see those nails in the wall that I always want to hide? Use my sign to hide it. Why not? They're hard to get out of the wall, and we either have to like get some, I don't even know what it's called. It's not stucco. What is it called? The stuff you put on there. I have no idea. Grout? No. I don't know. I don't know these things. The stuff. Hey, Angel, you got me. You got me, and you got here first. Yes. Linda. Linda was actually first, so Linda will go first. Excuse me, pardon me for all the coughing. I'm over being sick, but I don't know why. Just before the live stream started, my throat was like, so I put a candy in it. Put a candy in it. Put a candy in it. I'm just setting up, y'all. Hi, how are you? Yes, yes, yes. Nice to see you all. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. How was your weekend, everybody? Yeah, 2 is a powerful number. How was your weekend? Let me know. What are you up to? Did you have a nice weekend? Where are you in the world? With his hair. Woo! The hair is herring today. I got my scarf on too, because y'all, it's getting cool up here in Canada. See if the light is charged. Yes, wow. Charged. Maybe it was just the first one that was a little bit difficult. Because it's a new gift from Chris, as y'all know. Which deck are we going to use today? I think we'll get this one. Hi, yeah, it's getting cold. Are you in Canada too? I can't remember. Oh yes, I can't check the inbox, honey. So let me know. And wait till I call readings, okay? Wait till I call you again, because then I have to go find it and I might not be able to. Yes, Linda, you're in Canada too. Nice to see you, my fellow Canadians, fellow Canucks. Anybody watching the hockey games? I grew up watching hockey. Excuse me. Chris played hockey his whole life, and he loves hockey, and he watches it. But he's not always at home when he watches it, so I don't always see it. Because I'm not one who remembers to just put on the hockey game. I'm like, oh, we had a game. Okay. Unless we go out to eat. Like we went to the keg recently, and there was a huge hockey game on. That was fun. I posted it in my stories. I didn't post the game. We were like in the corner of the restaurant where nobody was. But we could still watch the game. I posted our delicious food. What's this? Got notes everywhere, y'all. One day, I'll be here inside. I just wanna feel this moment. I love that song. Chris and I were dancing outside on the porch in the rain again last night, blaring the music. It was fun. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Okay, my loves. Angel, stick around, okay? Because if you aren't here, then I'm going to skip over you. So make sure you stick around for your reading, okay? Linda, let's go. Linda, regarding Bright. Linda, you typed, could I have a reading regarding bright? I think that might have been a typo, or what is that? Or is that a person's name? Let me know. Let me know who wants to play Guess What the Typo Is. It's probably a name. Oh, I just wanna feel this moment. I love that song. I miss, so as I was saying earlier, I miss when I could start my live streams with music. Just like a blast of music. I would be blasting that. So we gotta pretend, okay? We gotta pretend. I love that. I love it. So it's like such a hype song. Also, y'all, I got scratched and it wasn't from a cat. I don't know. I think it was from a shelf or something. And there's all this white stuff all over. I have no idea. I showered, tried to take it off. I have no idea what it is. It's not white like infection. You can't see it. It's like I touched a sticker or something. How come I can't show you the cuts? Anywho, I have this huge ring light behind me. I have the little one on, but I have a huge one and I can't find the cord. So once I get that, you'll be able to see everything. Everything. I know. Sorry, honey. You can't see it. I like can't twist that way. I don't know why. There. Maybe you can see it there. I think the white's probably not visible, but I have no idea what I did. I literally have no idea. Okay. Let's rock and roll. His name is Bright. Got you, girl. That's a really interesting name. I love it. Bright Light. Okay, so what I do here is I only do very specifics and go really deep in private sessions because I want to be ethical and responsible, okay? I don't agree with psychics on here, just you popping on and then you ask a question like, what about so-and-so? And then they're just like, yes or no, and your whole life is like decided or changed off of that. I don't agree with that. I do believe we can plug into energy, but I do think going deeper together is how you get more specific answers because there's a lot of nuance. You need to explain free will to everybody. Like there's a lot to do. Okay. So I don't agree with that. So instead, what I do here is we pick from these fun cards. I actually don't need the cards, but I love reading them and they're fun for us, right? So we pick a card and we go into general areas. So someone asked about Bright, a person. I don't know if it's he, she, they, it doesn't matter. But we know it's in the relationships department. Okay. Hi, everyone. Come on in. It's Sunday. Welcome in. But you can also do money. And if you don't know, I'm a business coach. I've been helping women who have been through trauma, so trauma survivors, to create mentoring businesses, high paid, well paid mentoring businesses, because we need that when we've been through trauma. Okay. We need that. We need lots of time to ourselves. And we need to be able to do what we love, and we need to be able to be well paid for it. So I've been doing that for 15 years. You can check the link in my bio. There's all kinds of success stories and fun things you can join, including the Abundance Club, which I just opened. The page is up and you can join it. It's $33 a month. And I keep saying the price because I never offer a place where you can ask me questions about money. I've never done it to this day for that low. It will go up to $155, but I'm just starting at $33 for an early bird, and then we'll climb up. And if you join at $33 and you don't like it, you can leave. I don't have obligations in those things. If you don't like it, you just leave. But also if you love it and you stay, you get to keep that $33 price for as long as you stay. So it's a pretty sweet deal. So I wanted to let you know. Okay. Oh, so true. You agree with me. Thank you, Linda. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to still give you an excellent reading and you can apply it to Bright, but you see how I give you the power instead of saying, I know what's best for you. My whole career, coaching women and people now, I sometimes coach different genders as well, but my whole career has been helping people to empower themselves. That's why I'm called Empowered After Trauma. By the way, if you want to watch these replays, go to YouTube, search bar at Empowered After Trauma. That's where I put all these replays up. Okay. Hi, Liz. Welcome in. Dark Till Dawn. Terry, I remembered your name. Terry Dawn. Hi. How are you? I was like, is your name Dawn? No. And it clicked. Imagine that. Me and my channeling brain. I remembered. You can't always remember when you're in channeling mode. There's a lot going on up there in this noggin. Okay. It's true. When you connect in, you're touching into a lot of different energies. So your short-term memory isn't the one that's being in the front and strong. Okay, Linda, let's go. How are you? I'm good, Terry. How are you? I'm doing great. Had a great weekend, nice and relaxing. We went to the keg, had a great dinner on Friday night, and then last night we were chilling, listening to music, dancing on the porch. I was singing. Chris doesn't sing too much unless I give him the fake microphone. And even then he's like, he's a mountain man. He's like, I like this song, but I'm not going to sing for you. I'm like, okay, be that way. Just joking. All right. Do, 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 do. I love the polarity between men and women when it's different like that. It would be so boring if it was everything the same, if he was like singing too, and I don't know. It wouldn't be totally boring, but just different, that's all. Okay, let's see. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the roses. I appreciate you. Okay, my loves. Thank you, Teagues. Thank you for all the gifts and hearts and love. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. It's so energizing when you're a creator to see all that. It's like, woo, woo, woo. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, my love. So this one's for Linda. Linda, I can stop attracting don't wants by attentions to do wants. So apply this situation to Bright, okay? And by the way, even though I'm here to empower you and I say you need to make your own decisions, I'm also here to help you understand the cards and understand any of it, okay? So no question is too silly or stupid. Ask away. I'm here for you, okay? Because this is really easy for me. This is just something that we all have different talents. This is something that comes very natural to me. I also grew up very supported by a lot of strong women. So, you know, who are spiritual women who understand energy. So it's like riding a bike to me. I don't even think about it. So make sure you ask questions. Okay, my love, welcome in. Happy Sunday, everyone. It's so good to see you all. Happy Sunday. Yay. Okay, let's read. As soon as my candy stops choking me. Okay. What am I doing? I have a beautiful light that Chris bought me. Here it is. I can't see. It's kind of overcast today. All right. Now I can see perfect. Okay. Let's go and look. It looks like I have like a magical aura ball right here in front of me. You guys can't see. It's mysterious. You cannot rid the world of things that bother you. You have got to rid your vibration of things that bother you. And when you rid your vibration of things that bother you, no things that bother you can come. Do you see how the power shifts to us? We're not looking for the world to change things. We're looking at the department that we can control. That's our inner world and our energy. That's what we're doing here. People forget that in the world, but it's everything. It's everything to manifesting everything. Good afternoon, Sparky. Hi. But you cannot really rid anything from your vibration because there is no exclusion in this attraction-based universe. The only way to stop attracting something that you don't want is by giving your attention to something you do want. But you have to take small steps in it. There's a lot on this card. It's like giving all the secrets of the universe in one card. Okay, I love the light. Okay. Don't mind my dorkiness, y'all. It comes with the package. All right, so yeah, so do you have any questions, Linda? Does this resonate? Here's your picture again. I cover the words because it's backwards. I don't know how to switch. I shouldn't say I don't know. It's an excuse. I don't even want to bother trying to figure out. I'm just being honest. How to switch the screens and all that. I'm just going to do it this way. Anyway, it's important to look at images too. Is the light okay, guys? Is it too low? Should I turn it up? Turn it up. Oh, darn it. Okay, I just went to turn my brightness up on my phone so I could see what you guys see, but now I have a feeling that the audio and video might be out of sync. It's certainly on YouTube, but that's okay. I'm going to get some help with that. Now I have yellow candy stuff in my teeth, so don't look at it. It looks yellow because I have a lemon drop. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you. I sound okay? Okay, good. Good, good, good. Thank you so much for the feedback. Teagues, okay. I'm not going to run a list today. I feel much better and less anxious when I don't have a list that I'm following. So I only promised the first two, Linda and Angel. So I'm waiting for Linda's response. I don't see it. So Linda, if you're here and you're commenting, my love, it could be that TikTok's blocking your comments. Sometimes that happens. So just type something different, put an emoji in front of your comment, and you'll probably get it. Linda, it resonates. Thanks. Do continue believing in him and loving him. Focus on what you want, and let's not get attached to certain people unless it's your kid, your child. Okay, child and pets are different. Okay, unconditional love. But when it comes, I'm just saying unconditional love for children and pets. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we don't give it to anybody else, but we don't attach to the meat suit that the love we want comes in. What we do is we look for the essence that we want. So when it says focus on what you want, what kind of love do you want? Generally, get general, go broad with it. What kind of love do you want? What do you want it to feel like? How do you want to feel in it? Give some details to yourself and the universe. Tell the universe, get commanding. People don't do this enough. Hey, this is what I command. This is what I need. This is what I want. This is what I'm available to. Show me where it is. Show me, show me. The more you say that, the more you'll see it. Okay? You got to take the driver's seat. No relationship. Yeah. So I honor your feelings of love and all your feelings for this person. Absolutely. But where you're getting stuck, my love, is only focusing on this person. Because when you focus on the essence and love and the experience you want to have, guess what? Guess what? You get to experience it right now. Like that song I keep singing. I just want to feel this moment. I can't sing right now. Actually, I'm a good singer, but right now I'm like, whoa. So I just want to feel this moment. Live right now. And guess what? When you start feeling that now, what you want, right? You're in your magnetic energy, and Bright and a whole bunch of other people, let me just tell you, are going to be very magnetized to you. Whether it ends up in a romantic connection, I don't know. But I just know everybody loves that kind of energy. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love like vibrant people who are making themselves happy, right? That's the healthy way to show up in relationships anyway. So even if you do get into a relationship with him or deeper or continue or whatever it is, you're going to be much happier. And so is he. Okay? Or she. They. All right? All right, my loves. Angel, you still here? Angel, tell me in a brief sentence, Angel, what department you'd like. What department of the Gina department store do you want to go in? Do you want to go into love today? Relationships? Do you want to go into money, financial, business? Or would you like to go into well-being? Let me know. Hi, Angel. Pick one, please. Shabs, I'm so sorry, honey. Job. Okay, I don't know why you guys, some of your comments are being blocked, but I can see them on this side. So, Angel, I see about job, and Shabs, I hear that you're depressed. Let me know if you want a card, Shabs, and I will look back on the comments earlier. Angel, my love, I get so many inboxes. You have no idea. If you could see them, it's crazy. I've been in business 15 years, right? So on these lives, I don't mind providing a free service, complimentary. I'm happy to give you my time, my energy, because I love doing it and I know it helps you. But at the same time, unless you're one of my clients, I can't read long notes, or especially not remember them. I keep track of my clients who are investing in my business and in themselves, right? So I do what I can do, girl. Let me know. Pick a department, and this is how it works here. These are the rules of engagement, y'all, on the free live streams, okay? Lots of love. Got it. Okay. She says, that's perfect. I got terminated from job trying to get back. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Okay. Hi, Matthew. Are you Matthew, or are you asking about Matthew? Okay. I'm just reading the comments, y'all, on this big screen. Yeah, so everybody joining, if you'd like a card, stick around. And when I say spam the chat that you want a card, then do that. Okay, right now I'm just doing the first two readings. Usually the first one or two, I read the first one or two people because nobody's here, okay? But right now, what we're going to do is I'm going to read Angel, and then I'm going to say spam the chat if you want a reading, and then you can spam it, and I'll just randomly choose one. That's how it works here. That's how it works, y'all. If you want to skip the line and you want one, you don't want to be random, then go ahead and just purchase a 22, skip the line, and then you can be next. Otherwise, just chill, hang out. Do some chores, do some errands while you're watching and listening, and when you hear my call your name, I'll be like, Sarah, Sarah, get over here. I'm just kidding. All right, Angel, my imagination attracts all cooperative relationships. So when it comes, here's the image. When it comes to your job, you got to look at it as a relationship, right? Relationship with the people, whether it's a new job or the other one you're returning to, it's a relationship. So let's see what it says about being cooperative, okay? Again, it says, my imagination attracts all cooperative relationships. It starts with you. Are you willing to own that and claim that power? Some people aren't. And then they go through life blowing around like a leaf in the wind, just blowing around. Woo! It's okay. It's just a little bit tiring and a little bit anxious, like anxiety ridden to do it that way. You can, but it's better to know, I have some power. My imagination gives me some power, my energy, my inner self, my inner being. Let me see what I can do with that. Let me see what I can do with the parts that I can control. We can't control everything. We can control a lot. Okay, where's my magic light? One day, yeah. Okay. The universe and all physical and non-physical players in it is responding to the vibrations that you are offering. And no distinction is made between vibrations that you offer as you observe and vibrations that you offer as you imagine. So your brain doesn't know the difference between looking at something or imagining it. It's the same effect. If you will simply imagine your life as you want it to be, all cooperative components will be summoned. Even more important, all components that are summoned will cooperate. It is law. The experience you have with others is about what you evoke from them. So remember what I was just saying about magnetism, right, Angel? Everyone wants to be around someone who's magnetic, has great energy. Yes, we all have feelings. We never want to ignore our feelings. We never want to pretend they're not there. We never want to gaslight ourselves. No, we don't do that. But at the same time, we've got this overall energy that is determined, our inner self and our magnetism and the broadcast that we're sending out to other people and to the world. And that is made up of so many things. It's made up of our relationship to ourselves, our feelings, everything we always talk about here, right? So when we're on that, then we can draw in what we want, including all of these experiences in your life that you want with your job, okay? Angel says, right, yes, 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 okay. Gotcha. Okay, Sarah, thank you, Angel, for your question. Thank you so much. Sarah, will IC and I get back together? Let's see. Let's see, Sarah. So as you know, I read generally. You're welcome, honey. Sarah, Angel says thank you. I read generally. Sorry, guys, I didn't say spam the chat. I will say that next time. Even if I don't, though, if you see me closing off the reading, just spam again. I don't mind you repeating. Give me a card. I want a card, please. And make sure you write the department. The departments are relationships, money and business, or well-being. You choose one of those, okay? So if someone like Sarah asks a question like this, then I just know that she means relationships, okay? So it's okay if you type a question, but just know I will guide you to you making your best decision for yourself, because I want to empower you. I'm not here to tell you I know everything. I feel like those are scammers who say, yes, I know for sure. And if you want to know more, let's go deeper. Like, no. What I say is I can guide you for sure. I can help you make this decision. I know how to take you there for sure. And if you want to go deeper with that, we can have a session for sure. So it's just a fine tuning because of the way that you're receiving it. Like, we got to be responsible to the people who are on the other side of the screen, in case you do live streams or you're a creator like me. Ooh, okay. So will IC and I get back together? This is what the card says. And pay attention, Sarah. This is really important. My creative workshop process works for me. My creative workshop process works for me. Here's your card. So you're probably like, what does this have to do with the relationship? So hang tight. Hang tight. If you will use your time with an intention to collect data that you may bring into your creative workshop, you will find every day to be one of fun. So let's talk about your creative workshop. What they're referring to is what we were just talking about in the last card. Your imagination where you create from. As women, we're extremely powerful beings. I know y'all know this. You may have forgotten, or you may have not touched into your power recently, but we are extremely powerful beings. We literally are designed to create life. We're the only sex in the human race that creates life. We have very powerful creative resources, okay? We can create the life we want. We have a lot of power over doing that. There's a little part that we don't control, but there's a huge part that we do, okay? So your creative workshop process, it says again, my creative workshop process works for me. That's what I'm talking about. You have so much power inside to create what you want. If you will use your time with an intention to collect data that you may bring into it, then you will find every day to be one of fun. And why? It's because you're standing and enjoying life and being in life from your power. So you get to create the experience of it being fun. When we're that leaf blowing around the wind, like, whoa, I don't have any power. I'm someone who's just watching the wind. Oh, is it going to be windy today? If not, I will have a good day because I'll be on the ground. If it is, I'm just going to be all over the place. Who knows? And this is what we do when we give our power to others, right? So it's not about what I see will do or not. It's about what you are going to create for yourself, regardless of what happens. Does that make sense? Again, I'm going very general. You know, I don't want to be irresponsible here and tell you, oh, this and this and this. Unless I get a very strong message, I'll go deeper. But generally, Sarah, you have the power to create the life that you want and how you want it, all of your relationships, okay? And regardless of what the people do, because you got to take a stand inside of yourself very strongly and say, this is the kind of relationship I'm going to have no matter what. I say that to Chris all the time. I say things to Chris all the time and I mean it, right? Like, this is what I'm going to have. This is the experience I'm going to have. Do you want to have it with me? Yes or no? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, let's go. Right? That's what it is. So you got to be in your queenly power. Men love that. They love it. They love it. And if they don't, then there's some other experience available for you. That's all I'm going to say. Sarah says, thank you. You're welcome, my love. Okay, everybody, spam the chat, spam the chat, spam the chat. Tell me. What department do you want? Do you want a card? What department? Relationships and love? Do you want money and finance and business? Or well-being? It's your energetic well-being, which affects your physical and mental and emotional and spiritual health. Okay? Let me know. Otherwise, I'll start looking back on the chat and see who wants one while I take a sip of my coffee. You're so welcome, my love. Thank you. Relationship, Naomi. Okay, I got you, Naomi. My coffee is super white today. Usually I just put a splash of cream. I put a lot. It's good, though. Okay, I get the Starbucks pouches. The decaf Italian roast, of course. Skittles! Let's go! Okay, Naomi. Excuse me. Naomi, your name is so cute, Skittles. I love that. Yes, I'm on a yoga ball in case you guys are wondering why I'm bouncing and why it might make some noises. But let's tune into Naomi. Naomi. I love that name. It's so pretty. This one's hot for you. It's like almost jumping out. Let's see what it says. Ooh, here you go. This is perfect. The law of attraction assembles happy relationships. What? The law of attraction assembles happy relationships. So the reason this card has a brain on it, like a human head, is because literally this is how our brain works as well. A lot of people will be like, oh, that's so woo-woo. It's so stupid what you're doing. And it's like, have you studied the brain at all? Because it's literally, you know, science. But we're making it fun. And also there's an aspect of spirituality, which is beautiful and fun and gorgeous and where our power lives. So I love doing this. Okay, let's get the magic light out. Let's see. The law of attraction cannot bring you a well-balanced, happy person if you are not yourself already that. Let me say it again for the people in the back and for me too, okay? We got to remind ourselves of this all the time because we're all human on a journey. Nobody's perfect. The law of attraction cannot bring you a well-balanced, happy person if you are not yourself that already. Hello? This card is calling us out. This card is like, girl, listen up. The law of attraction, no matter what you do or say, will bring you those who predominantly match the person who you predominantly are. So again, we don't have to be perfect. It's predominantly what our general state is, our general signal and vibration that we put out to the world. That's what we're going to get. If you are not happy with yourself or with your life, the attraction of a partner will only exaggerate the discord. Discord is a mismatch, okay? Because any action taken from a place of lack is always counterproductive. So my love, Skittles, Naomi, what can we do to get you more aligned with the energy of the kind of relationship you want, right? Which I'm assuming like what this card says, happy, well-balanced. What can we do? That's what your focus needs to be. Have you ever noticed, everyone, when you're like in a crappy mood, you don't actually need someone else to change it for you. Sometimes it does happen. Sometimes Chris will bring me a beautiful surprise and he's like, come on, let's go for a walk. And I'm like, no. And he's like, come on. And I'm like, okay. And then we go. And I feel so much better. Sometimes it does work out that way. But have you noticed that you don't need that, right? You can give yourself what you need right now and what you want. And sometimes we think, well, I want a Mercedes. I can't get that. Okay. Ask your body. Tune into your body. You can even close your eyes and do a body scan. Take a lot of deep breaths and just tune in. What do I need? Sometimes your body's just like, give me a nap. Okay. And then you have a nap and you feel better. I like to do meditations a lot. So I put meditations on and it just changes my whole mind state. Even when I notice I'm a little bit off or anxious, it really helps. Joan says, love that. Yes. How is that, Naomi, for you? Skittles? Let me know. Joan. Okay, we'll go with Joan. Actually, I'm going to say spam the chat. Oh my, Skittles says. Oh my. Tell us everything. What's going on? What are you thinking? I'm hot, y'all. This hair is hot and so is the scarf. I might just take it off. It's hot. Hot AF. Woo! Okay. I got the window open. Why did my throat start acting weird the minute I got on? Hello, welcome in. Hi, Maya. Oh, I love your name. All these beautiful names today. I love that, Maya. So pretty. You like my hairstyle? Thank you, Maya. I was just saying I love your name, and you're like, I love your hair. Cool. And you're wearing, you got a red punch in your little bubble too. I love that. Okay, so Skittles, I'm assuming that worked for you. We'll do Joan, and then if anyone wants a reading, make sure you spam the chat, okay? Because I look back on comments, and also thank you for joining my team. Thank you so much. And also, like, I look back on comments, but also I'll just say spam the chat in between. So it's very random. Yes, please. Maya would like one. Okay. So hang tight. I'm going to read Joan, and then we will see who's next, okay? I don't like to put anybody in line anymore because I notice my anxiety increases when I'm trying to keep track of the line. I can't read my writing until I get a mod, until we get busier. It seems like TikTok's not pushing me out that much these days, so that's fine. But sometimes, y'all, I have like 70, 80, 90 people in here, and it's hard to keep a track of everybody. So I want to make sure my energy is grounded and good for y'all. Okay? That's why I do a lot of things outside of these readings to make sure they're really good cards for you. Okay, let's just close off with Naomi before I tune in to Joan. If he is with me because of my money, or is it just a natural relationship? Yeah. So given your card, what you need to do is increase your frequency, which is by doing what I said, making yourself the person you want to be. And here it seems like honesty and integrity is important, right? So obviously check yours. Sometimes we're getting mirrored by the universe and we're like, oh, well, I'm not being honest over here about this, either in the relationship or somewhere else in your life. You can clean that up, right? And that'll raise your frequency. So you're more of a match to exactly what you want, like we said. And then this is what you need to know before I move on to Joan. You need to know that when we do that, people who are not a match to us can't stand it. They vibrate out. They're like, boop, 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 bye. Okay? Have you ever noticed like grumpy, negative people, they won't be around someone positive and empowered for a very long time. They may stand it because they have to. They paid for a ticket somewhere and they're like, oh my God, there's all these happy people in here. I mean, now I need to stay because I paid for my ticket. I'm not going to give up my money. They might be forced, or it's a class or something like that. But generally speaking, no. They're going to go hang around. Birds of a feather flock together. They're going to go hang around with people who are also grumpy and miserable and hanging out in their wounds. Hey, everybody gets to do what they want, right? I don't judge people. Whatever you need to do, you need to do. Sometimes we need to hang out in our wounds. It's okay. But you got to decide what you want, Naomi. You got to become that. And then you got to trust the universe that it is going to vibrate out. It's just how energy works. It cannot be another way. It's how it works, okay? Hi, Kay. I would be so grateful for a reading. I'm 36 years old and have been having flashbacks. Oh, honey, I feel that. I'm going to give you priority today, so hang out here, okay? I'm going to give you priority because flashbacks are tough. Flashbacks are rough, y'all. I've had PTSD since I was 15, so I'm going to be here. I don't know what they mean, but I suspect I was sad as a child. Yes, okay. Oh, essayed. Sorry, not sad. Sorry, I read it really quick. I got you. Okay, honey. I'm with you, Kay. Hang on, hang tight. Y'all, when people really need help, I am going to prioritize them. When I see them, sometimes the chat's really busy, so just bear with me. But you've got to keep reminding me that you want a reading and what it is. But we are going to do Joan, like I said. And if anyone wants one, oh, you just had a surgery. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then, so we're going to go with Joan, and then we're going to do Kay. Naomi, I'm going to close off your energy because I believe I explained it. If you have any more questions for me to explain, I'll come back later and explain it, but it's really important. Okay. It's really important to understand how energy works. When you become something and you hold it, anything that's not a match to it has, like, let's say this is him wherever he is, because you're questioning him. So there's something there. Trust yourself. There's something there. If you're not a full body, yes, there's something there. It doesn't mean it's bad. It could mean, like I said at the beginning, it's something for you to look at within yourself. It's all a gift, all of it. It's to make your life better and this other person's, all of it. Okay. We got to look at it this way. Not that we're victims of circumstances, although we have been victimized in the past. I have. That's how I got PTSD. We all have been, but when it comes to us directing our life and achieving our goals, we have got to get in the driver's seat, the power seat, okay? The one who's driving as much as we can of our life that can be controlled. And it's a lot. So many people think, oh, I can't control so much. No, you have a lot of control over a lot of things. And understanding how energy works, that when you set and hold a frequency of what you want, everything has to rise up to meet it or fall away from your life. And you've got to be powerful and be willing to let things go. That can be tricky sometimes, okay? Okay, here you are, Naomi. Oh my God, what you have stated and told me, I'm really not surprised. Thank you so, so much for the wonderful yes. You're so welcome, my love. Remember your power. And just so you know, if you ever want to listen back on this, because I know sometimes when you hear new information, you're like, oh shit, what did she say 3 days later or whatever? Go to my YouTube right now, go to the search bar at Empowered After Trauma, and I put all of these replays up there, okay? So you can always go back and read your card, but you just got to remember what date it is, or sometimes people remember what I'm wearing. Oh shoot, hang on y'all. Some people remember what I'm wearing. It's easier. I do that with other creators too. Joan, your card is like jumping out. It's hard to pick up the cards. Oh my God, I hope you didn't see my underwear, y'all. Okay. It's hard to pick up these cards with long nails on the ground. It's like, Joan, your cards jumped out. Joan. Yeah, it's in here. Your cards literally jumped out. I'm like, what the heck? The energy was hot. Okay, Naomi, I didn't get your second comment, but I think I get the gist of what you're saying, my love. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for tapping the screen. If you all would share the live, I would really appreciate that. The more we share, the more we tap, the more TikTok says, this is a popular place to be, and more people can come in who need the readings. Okay, there's a lot of people who need readings, and we want them to have them. And that means we can hang out longer because I have people to read. And I love reading people. It's my life purpose. All right, guys. Joan, thank you for your patience. Joan, are you still here? Let me know. The raven came. Is it one raven or several? I'm out of breath from like kneeling over in frog pose and stretching all around. Yes, okay, got ya. You said relationship, was it? Let me know. I didn't write down what it was. Was it relationships? Ah, here's your card. Sure? Okay. Did you pick one or no? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll do relationships. Okay, and then we're going to do K. Oh, yeah, we're going to do Joan and then K. Okay, so this is your card, Joan. It says, I can find harmony by feeling for improved thoughts. I can find harmony by feeling for improved thoughts. So this literally applies to every area of life. So I can see why you said sure, because it's like, your card was like, girl, I'm going to cover all the areas of your life, okay? I need my light. Dark in here today. Chris and I like ambiance lighting. We don't like bright lights, so we don't have a lot of bright lights in our house. We like mood lightings. So I don't have bright lights in this room. Okay. And usually the sun helps me out. But the sun's sleeping today, or she's hiding behind the clouds. Okay, Joan, if we were contemplating an action that caused negative emotion, we would not proceed with the action until we had resolved the negative emotion. We would make sure that we had come into alignment with Source, which is God, Allah, universe, whatever you call it. It's the life that created, it's the energy that created all life on the planet, okay? So we would consult that before proceeding. By feeling for the improved thought in time, and usually in a short time, you will feel the harmony of your Source, and you will know the appropriateness of your behavior. We would not look for long lists of right and wrong, but instead we would feel for the emotion of alignment with Source. This is for you, Joan. How does that land for you, my love? Joan! I love this. I'll show you again. I can find harmony by feeling for improved thoughts. Joan says, thank you. You're welcome, my love. Kay, are you still here? Kay? You're welcome, honey. That's you. Look at all these beautiful thoughts you can have, and then the manifestations that come into your world because of the thoughts that you have. And you got to have them on repeat, okay? You got to have a powerful on repeat, because that's what anchors in the vibration, the energy of it. And the longer you hold it, the faster it will come, and the more certain that you can be that it will come. If you just keep holding the energy, the universe is like, look at this test. Look at this. I'm going to try to stop you. Not the universe. It's just energy around us, right? In the universe, of course, but it's not the universe doing it to you on purpose or anything like that. But, you know, all these things will come up, and you got to be like, nope, this is what I'm creating. Nope, no, thank you. Bye. Nope. Hold it. This is what I'm becoming. This is what I'm creating. This and nothing else. Okay. All right, Kay, let's tune into your energy, my love. Kay. Ooh, I love your... Ooh, I never click on people's profile, but I love yours. That's so cool. I love the emojis. We use the same emojis. And yes, Village Witch. I love that. Okay, Kay, you're welcome, honey. So you said you were having flashbacks, and you think you may have had SA'd, so you think you have repressed memories in there. Have you had medical treatment at all, my love? Have you had any kind of treatment? Because it is really important. Excuse me. Even though we're intuitive women, right? We're witchy witches, we're spiritual, we're powerful. I do believe in getting consultations, information in from sources that have studied the body, right? Good sources that have done tons of research and, know how to support our body on our journey that we're directing always. Okay. No, it just started happening. I have counseling. Yeah. Okay. So is your counselors, are they suggesting that you get more help with the flashbacks? Because what can I say about those? I'm very familiar with flashbacks. First of all, there's visual flashbacks, just so you know, and then there's emotional flashbacks. I don't know if you know this, okay? The emotional flashbacks were the ones that were the trickiest for me because, and I think yours are visual because you said, or maybe they are feeling, I'm not sure. But the emotional ones were the trickiest ones, and I felt the most empowered and the most healed after I understood them and started to work with them. Because what an emotional or body memory is it happens just in your body and your conscious mind, like you're saying. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I think it was this, right? Our conscious minds don't know. They're not sure of what it is. So that's the really... it feels disturbing, but I want you to know that there's lots of treatment for it. That's why I'm bringing all this up and explaining it to you. There's so much treatment, and there are people who work with this, and there's so much hope for people with PTSD. There's so much, like, even more powerful research than all the treatment than all the stuff that I've gotten. And I've had PTSD since I was 15, so decades. And I've really worked through this stuff, especially those. They're really hard. Yes, honey. The first thing I want you to know is that they're so normal, okay? I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a professional. I'm not a psychologist or anything like that. But I can tell you from someone who's experienced it that it's so normal. And that's the first thing I want you to know. It's a normal response given what you've been through. It's very normal. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? There's something that's happening. There's a symptom. But you get to decide in your power. I already know from your name on your profile, in your bio, that you know you're powerful. So you get to decide what to do with this situation. You also just get to be with it right now. But I do strongly believe that medical intervention is needed, because when those things get out of control, they just run like a train over our entire life. And we don't need that happening, right? And I don't know, a lot of spiritual women, and I don't know if you're like this, but I used to be like this. I used to hate going to the doctor. I used to hate listening to them. I used to hate going in there. I still don't love it. I'm like, ugh. But I go because I need the information from my blood work, from a professional. And I also want you to know, this is what I did too, was I took my power back very strongly when it came to the treatment of my PTSD. And I said, I'm going to talk to 5 therapists if I want to. I'm going to research everything about what the Western world is doing with PTSD flashbacks right now. And I'm going to choose the one that makes the most sense to me and the one I like. And then I'm going to choose the person that I feel most safe with and feel great about. And of course can afford and all those things too. Right? So I want you to know that you have the power, even though this is so, like, it just feels like it's so out of control, doesn't it? It feels like it's taking over and it's out of control. That's how it feels. I feel sick when they happen and terrified. Exactly. Yeah. It's visual with physical. Yes. Visual with physical body memories. The other huge thing I want to give you before I read your card. When you are going through this, it's a sign that your body is ready to release it. So you're moving past the stage of just holding it down and coping and living through life tense and holding it inside without even remembering or dealing with it. Okay? So this is a sign that you're up-leveling. And me, I've been a business coach for 15 years, helping women to build businesses, especially women who've been through trauma, who need financial support to build businesses that really support them. And in my world, we go through these. When you start working with me, you can go, if you've been through a lot, or something's coming up that's big, you can go through what we call an up-level flu. And this is a good thing. Okay. I go through it. Because I'm always expanding. I'm always like, oh, let me work with this coach. Let me do this. I want this now. Like, I'm always more and expanding and setting my goal higher. And I love that. I live for that. For me, it's fun. But when we're letting go of something, just like when we're healing from a sickness, we go through the phase where we're detoxing it, or we're just noticing it and we're like, ugh, this feels horrible. So you feeling it is exactly what's supposed to be happening. But I want you to guide as best as you can with your mind and your spirit. Guide yourself through this process by saying, this is happening so I can move to my next level and reach the goal that I want to reach, my most meaningful life goal. This is why it's happening. Okay? Now let's see what the cards say. That makes a lot of sense, says Kay. I have been in fight or flight for so long. Yes, I'm finally in a safe space, and I think that's why they're surfacing. Yes, exactly. Right? So you are shedding, you're like a snake shedding the old fight or flight skin, the life of living in survival, which so many of us trauma survivors go through. I certainly did too. And then for me, money and business was my way, my expander. It was my way because I love my business. It was my way of guiding myself out. I'm like, I'm going to go for that. I want to help this many people, right? And then it upped that number. I'm going to help this many people now. And that would help me to expand higher and higher into myself. But every time I did that, I would get a bit of an up-level flu, which means sometimes a lot of an up-level flu. All the old stuff, lots of trauma memories would come up. My body, it was a good thing, just like for you. You're in a safe place. So your body's like, okay, in order us to feel even safer and create even more of what we want, we reach this level now. Now what we're going to do is detox the stuff that was stopping us from moving to even this level, and that's stopping us from moving to the next level. So by up-level flu, literally all kinds of things happen to my clients and have for the last 15 years, and me. Sometimes we would literally get a cold, right? Like, damn it, up-level flu. Sometimes we would feel so much resistance in our legs, like we just can't even move to do what we normally do every single day. It's our body saying, look, this is the stuff that's inside. And the thing we need to do is pay attention to it, because the way we release it is by moving through it. And so you need to decide. That's why I said at the very beginning, you need to decide, how do I want to be supported in this process? Because feeling it is how you go through it. Now, there's lots of therapies out there that say you don't have to feel and do it consciously. You could do body stuff where it just like these energy healers or whoever, massage therapists, I don't know, you get to pick. There's so much out there. I don't know you, right? But you can get them to just move it out of your body. There's shaking. There's all kinds of incredible things out there right now to move it through where you don't even have to think of it. Or you could go to traditional therapy or EMDR where you sit there and you actually, replay the whole event. Some people find that way too re-traumatizing. A lot of mindset coaches will say, don't go there. You're going to recreate it like all these cards say. So it's up to you, my love. Okay? There's so much, but I'm here to if you give me a follow, I'm happy to answer any of your questions here. This is my topic. This is my jam. And I really love helping people with PTSD because I know what it's like. I had horrific PTSD, untreated for a long time. Okay. Nice. I've never heard of up-level flu. I'm going to research this. I don't know if I think it might be just in the mindset world, but maybe it is on Google. I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm not sure. But that's what we call it in the success coaching world, like in the business world. That's what we call it. And it might be a slang thing. It basically is just what I'm talking about, though. Which is, detoxing the old to let in the new. In a sentence, that's what it is. And when we're detoxing, we don't feel well. But in the past, my old self would be like, oh, this is a bad thing. I must be doing it wrong. Something's wrong. Why am I getting memories? Why am I getting flashbacks? Why am I starting fights with Chris and I don't even know what's going on? This was, years ago for me now. But, I'm like, what's going on? Oh, I'm up-leveling. And when you can guide yourself in that direction and say, oh, this is happening for me to step into my next level, your life is much easier than saying, something's wrong. I'm stuck. You want to keep moving forward. So you need to get into your power and decide how you're going to deal with this. Okay? Does that make sense? Are you willing to step into your power? Let's see what the cards say too. Let's see. I love this. Thank you for sharing today. Okay. Yes, it does. Okay, honey. We always have the power to tune in. And you also want to deal with it slowly, right? You don't want to overwhelm your system and be like, let's go. That's how I was. I'm like, let's go. Let's get it all over with. Titrating. You might want to look up that. Titrating, with trauma, where you just titrate. You go very slow and start to deal with it slowly. Because you don't want to overwhelm your nervous system and put yourself into freeze either. But it sounds like I feel your power. I feel like you've got this. But as soon as you said flashbacks, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that. Okay, K. K with lots of Y's. K, like yay. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Wow, I've never seen this card. My manifestations are the indicators of my belief. Look at this picture. I cover the words just because it's backwards for y'all. There's some kind of like, it's the light shining on the card, so let me show you like this. These are the shadows, the flashbacks, the trauma that's coming up to be healed, and this is where you're headed. But it's all part of it, right? When the sun's shining down, we have light and we have dark. We don't just have to live in the darkness, and we can't just live in the light, because then we wouldn't even be able to see light without darkness. You can't see the stars without darkness. So it's all part of it. 23 is your birthday. Cool. That's your number. Cool. I love the alignment. Yay. Okay, let's see what it says. Where's my light? Okay. Ooh, I love this. It is always true that whatever you are living matches your chronic vibrational patterns or beliefs. And it does not matter if you have an excellent excuse for your negative thoughts and negative emotions. Ooh, this is powerful for you, Kay. They still equal your point of attraction. Right? In the world, we're like, oh, but we were traumatized. I went through a major trauma. Like, I almost died. It was near death. The person who assaulted me when I was in high school was a football player. He went to prison. Like, it was huge, right? A huge thing that happened when I was 15. And it's really easy to say, well, I'm allowed to have my negative feelings, and we are. But this card is saying, like, you're still going to keep attracting that until you heal, right? Because we're meant to heal. And it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. Oh, you're in a suffering mode, so you're going to keep attracting that. So nobody's saying that's wrong. We got to heal. We take as long as we take. We can only do what we know, right? But Kay, for you, see, you're saying so many synchronicities. You're ready for this. You're ready. And I'm super excited for you. This is so powerful. So let me just read it again because it's quick. It is always true that whatever you are living matches your chronic vibrational patterns. Don't let the trauma get stuck, because then it'll become chronic and it'll stay there, okay? So it's always true that whatever you are living matches your chronic vibrational patterns or beliefs. And it does not matter if you have an excellent excuse for your negative thoughts and negative emotions. We've both been through trauma. They're very good reasons, and we have been victimized. But unfortunately, they still equal your point of attraction. So what is manifesting on every subject in your life is an indicator of the beliefs you hold and your chronic patterns of thought. I love this, Kay. Thank you so much for sharing today and coming on. I'm so glad you came on today. Because I remember when I lost my grandmother, which was so brutal for me. She was my mom, okay, growing up. And I had such a close relationship with her, and I hired a coach because I was stuck, I was grieving, and I felt so alone, and I didn't even know how I was going to get the money. The whole story of how I got the money was incredible too, but I'm not going to get into that unless somebody really wants to hear it. Maybe I'll share it in my Abundance Club. I have an Abundance Club, everybody. It's $33. You can check it in the bio. I've got all kinds of things going on. Maybe I'll share it there because I'm starting to do only money cards there, and I'm starting to share a lot of money stuff. But anyway, this is for Kay. So I was really depressed, and I had a good reason, right? But this coach, and my intuition guided me to her. Like, I was searching coach. I couldn't find anybody. My intuition guided me to her. And she said to me, Gina, there's so many beliefs out there about grief that can keep you stuck, because I'm full-blood Italian. Both my parents were born in Italy, and my whole family was before them. And you know, in Italy, in our village where I'm from, the wives who have lost their husbands, they wear black for the rest of their lives. Okay. So that was the mindset I was coming from when I came to my coach. Her name is Carrie. And I'm like, look, Carrie, like, this is so depressing. My life feels like it's over, and we're allowed to have these feelings again. I always want to make sure I say that, because I'm not making feelings wrong. It's not. But when we stay there, like your card said, Kay, that's when we cause problems. So I was there. I was like, oh, my whole family has believed this my whole life. This is what I've taught. This is what I've seen women do. And so I lost someone, and I feel like my whole life is over. And she's like, well, let's just look at the beliefs that you're holding. And just like I talked to you guys, she was talking to me that way too. You get to choose. You get to choose if you want to keep that. I'm not telling you what to believe. I'm not telling anybody here what to believe. But what I am saying is that it will affect our mood states, and it will affect, like Kay said, she's terrified from these, right? It will affect how we live. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I hate when people burp. I really do. But when I'm clearing lots of energy, that's what happens. So I'm sorry. You guys should look that up because it is true. I remember this healer, I was getting Reiki and she kept burping. I was like, this is so nasty. I can't even relax. And then a couple days later, I met this shaman lady and she was like, no, that's very normal. I'm like, oh my God, it's so gross. I don't know why that happens. But anyway, so yeah, so my whole point is working with Carrie, I was able to shift the mindset and decide what I wanted to believe about grief, that my Nonna is still with me and that I get to celebrate her life and only her physical body is gone. And you can imagine how that changed my life, right? And also my business. Not only that, after I was able to get to that place and heal, it healed a lot faster. We're still physical beings. It's going to take time to heal, but it healed so much faster that I was able to like step into my business. I get chills in a powerful way, such a powerful way. And this was through a therapy session with someone who was helping me, a therapist with my grief, to realize that my whole business is carrying on her legacy because she was an entrepreneur too. Of course, she wasn't a coach. There were no coaches when she was around, but you know, I'm carrying it on and whoa, the power. Sorry, y'all, the puzzle piece. TikTok asked me to do the puzzle piece. The power that added to my business and my money manifesting power. And like when I say money manifesting power and how much money I make when I talk about that and how much money I've made, like my $25,000 cash transaction, a woman paid me for coaching for a full year in advance. Very supportive to a trauma survivor's nervous system, right? Because we're like, oh, I can breathe. I know I can serve her. I know I can help her. And I have some money to take care of myself and I can, you know, take care of myself properly and build my business like a boss in pajamas. That's what I call us. Okay. Bosses in pajamas. We're in our power. I have a whole program for business building on that. And it's all you have to do is click the link in my bio or go to empoweredaftertrauma.com. My name is Empowered After Trauma on all the socials. And that's my website. Okay. But basically that's what we do, right? We're in our power. We can take care of ourselves because we're making good money. We're in our pajamas. The pajamas means comfort, working from home. But at the top, we're also very much taking care of ourselves, right? What do they call it? Party on the bottom, business on top or something like that in your outfit, right? So this is how we do it. This is how we roll. And you get to have all of this, okay? This is all for you, okay? I know I went on a huge rampage there, but yeah, healing that wound with my grandmother was so powerful for me. Oh, Kay says I needed this today. Thank you, Gina. You're so welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. I love supporting you. And I'm sure you're not by you guys asking these questions and showing up as you are right now, Kay, you're helping so many people because I put these replays up on YouTube and anybody who's here, I know that other people need to hear it. All the programs I've run since 2009 when I started this business, we're going on 16 years, okay? Every time someone brings a question, somebody else needed to hear it. And I'm the only one who really sees that because I run the programs and I see the comments after and the notes I get after. But trust me, you bringing that today has helped so many people and will help so many people. So thank you as well. Okay. Hi, Aqua. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts and the loves. And please share the live if you're here. I know we don't have too many people here today. Sometimes we got a lot of people, but either way, if you share it, it really helps. It really helps people who need to talk to me today find me. Yeah. So the love, the hearts, the sharing, it really gives TikTok a reason to push it out into the algorithm. Okay, my love. Kay, do you feel complete? Do you have any last minute questions? It seems like we're really connected today and lots of synchronicity. So yay! I love dancing with synchronicity. Who's next? Who would like a card next as we close off with Kay? Who would like a card next? Let me know in the chat. Do you want love and relationships? Do you want money and finances? Or would you like well-being, which means your energetic well-being? Hi, Her. How are you? Her, I'm going to do you because you were on my list a couple nights in a row. And you didn't get your reading, so let me know, Her. Which subject would you like? money and money and finance and business, relationships and love, or well-being? Which one do you want? Da da da. Hi Katrina. Hi SS. Stick around, okay guys? Stick around and I will read you. I am well. How are you? Says her. I'm good. Stick around everybody because I will read you. I just wanted to, as soon as I saw her, I'm like, this girl, I'm assuming it's she, obviously. Relationship and love. Okay. She's been on my list a couple nights. I used to have like 4 pages of lists and she was down there and then I had to shut the live off because I was so tired. So I'm going to give her a reading now. You're welcome, Katrina. Thank you for being here. It's so nice. I love you all. Even though we have low numbers sometimes, guys, the quality here is so good. It's so juicy. I love it. It's so intimate and beautiful. Okay. Love and relationships for her. Her with the nails. I love it. That's the emoji you got. I love it. I just wanna feel this moment. I have a feeling I'm going to come back later, y'all. I think it's going to be a double live stream day today. Okay. Why do I get so giggly connected to your energy, her? You're a fun person, aren't you? I swear, sometimes I just meet people, even for the first time, and we laugh like, oh my gosh. We just laugh like crazy, like, it's fun. It's just like giggle monster energy, you know? Here it is, last one in my pile. I was one of those young girls who, whenever, I grew up Italian Catholic, so my parents would always take me to church, my grandma especially. And, yeah, and in school we had to go to church, like, it was very religious. And I was one of those little girls who could not stop laughing. If I was with my friend, especially my friend Natalie, and we were in church and whenever you weren't supposed to laugh, like you weren't allowed, you're not supposed to, you're going to get in serious trouble. That was me. I couldn't stop and I would get in trouble. Like I was such an A student. Otherwise, I could not control my laughing. And then she would start laughing and that was it. We would like get dragged to the principal's office. I'm not kidding. My teacher, Mrs. Scalacci, she would like pick us both up by our arms. This was back in the day, y'all. They just did that. They picked us up and we were laughing all the way to the principal's office because we could not stop, sometimes in class too. Anyway, sidebar. I'm a giggle monster. Okay, and then now it's more like after 11 o'clock at night, if I'm still awake, I can't stop laughing. It's no matter what. Chris is like, here we go. And he starts laughing too. That which is like unto itself is drawn, her. This is for love and relationships for you. That which is like unto itself is drawn. Here's your image. I cover the words just because they're backwards, y'all. You're a survivor, a warrior. Yes, star. I like you. I'm going to give you a follow back. Yes, girl. Hashtag PTSD warrior. Let's fucking go. I love it. That's my jam. Her. Here you go. I just want... We're all about empowered after trauma here. That's why I got so excited. That's literally my name and my website name. I just want to feel this moment. Oh, we're going to get into it. As soon as I get my light, my magical light. Let's see what the card says, my love. Everything that you perceive is vibration. And the life you are living is your vibrational interpretation. Now, everybody who's here, who's going to get a reading, just so you know, just like her did, ask me a question. If you don't know, just be like her. What does that mean? Okay, because to me, these cards are too easy. Like, I get them like the back of my head. I'm like, you good? Okay, bye. And you're like, dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. So ask me. I'm happy to help. I want to help, but I often just assume everybody gets it. Okay, so we're going to read the card, her. And if you still have questions, let me know. It's true, though. No question is too stupid or silly around here. I'm not joking, okay? I'm here to serve. So I want you to understand. And I'm not trying to sound egotistical, like, oh, this is so easy for me. We're all gifted and talented in certain areas. And energetic understandings and achieving goals, it's my jam. It's what I'm good at. Ask me how to, like, fix freaking baseboard that we were trying to work on yesterday, or whatever we were trying to figure out earlier on this live. I can't remember some technical things. I'm like, no idea. Okay. Her says 100%. Yeah. Okay. So make sure you ask more questions too. Okay, Her? I got you, Star. Hang in here. That's my jam, the financial. I feel in alignment with you. Okay. Everything that you perceive is vibration. And the life you are living is your vibrational interpretation. I'm going to say that again. The life you are living is your vibrational interpretation. The powerful law of attraction is at the root of everything you experience. And the never-changing, always accurate premise of this law is that which is like unto itself is drawn. They're using like 18th century language. Jeez. Let me say it again. I'm just joking. I'm not really mad. I'm just kidding around. But it's a tongue twister. That which is like unto itself is drawn. That which is like unto itself is drawn. So things that are like each other are drawn to each other is basically what it's saying. When you give thought to something, you begin the attraction process of the essence of that subject into your life experience. Once you have activated a thought vibration within yourself by giving attention to the subject, the progression of expansion occurs. Girl, you got like the most deep, like this card encompasses everything. I thought the other card did. This is like super deep and super intellectual and heady, but I'm here for you. I totally get it. And I want you to know that I'm here for you. So did any of this card resonate with you? And which part would you like more support on? Because I'm here for you. Her has put in her time. She was waiting on my wait list a couple nights, and they were long lists. And then I'm like, I gotta go. I'm tired. And I always feel bad. So I'm giving her the time. I'm giving her the time today. Why do I always do this side makeup? Like I always do a little point there, and I don't notice until I get on the camera. Is it saying to walk away? Okay, good question. And I'm not one who answers yes or no on here because I don't believe in doing that to people. I think it's wrong to tell them, yes, walk away. My intuition said so. No, I'm here to empower you. What it's saying is focus on, and you weren't here earlier. We talked all about this. Y'all, if you ever want to watch the replays, if you want to sink this idea in deeper, go to YouTube. In the search bar, put @Empowered After Trauma, and you will see these replays where you can listen again, okay? If you want to, if you feel called to do that, if you need to. So what you have got to do is, instead of saying, I'm going to walk away, you want to say, you want to anchor in so deep into your power. And I feel your power. So I want you to anchor in deep to your power and say, what do I want in a relationship? Okay? Take a beat. You don't have to decide today, right? I know our nervous systems go into fight or flight and they're like, I got to get the fuck out of here right now. And sometimes we do. If there's abuse, go. Like, I'll help you pack tonight. You know what I mean? But we're not talking about abuse, I don't think. If we are, it's time to go. It's time to put your resources into where you're going to go. Okay? All your resources, mental, emotional, financial, all of them. Okay? Obviously, don't listen to me in terms of saying, I'm going to put all my money there. Be smart. But you know what I mean. That's where you want to put most of your attention. Okay? But if there's no abuse, then the time is to tune into, what do I really want? And when we start to do that, what happens, what I've found with Chris, in the last 10 years together, living together, I found that whenever I do that and I calm my nervous system down first, I give myself what I need. We always want to do that, to calm our nervous systems down. What do I need right now? Give that to yourself. So after we do that, then what I find, and you might find, is that, I am getting a lot of what I want in love. So that's the question you're asking yourself. What do I want in love? What kind of essence, what kind of feeling do I want there? Do I want to feel secure? Do I want to feel loved? Do I want to feel seen? Do I want to feel, my thing when I met Chris was I wanted adventure. I was a successful businesswoman, but I was working all the time and I loved it, but I was missing like adventure in nature. That's what I wanted. And boy, did I get it. I always tell Chris stories. They're the best stories. It's fucking wild and I love it. It adds so much fun. He's the fun department in the house. Let's just put it that way. He's amazing. So everyone who knows him, like, they know when they think of Chris, they think of him driving his Jeep sideways on bridges in the forest. Like, he's that kind of adventurer. It's so fun. So that's what you want to do. Ask yourself, what is that I want? And then what you might find is, there is still a lot of that here. or everything is here, or there's a good amount here, and I can work with this. But when we're triggered, or, yeah, I'm not going to say anything more because I don't know what you're going through. Just just tired of being a married single mom, if that makes sense. Yes, it does. That means you're with someone and you feel alone, and you'd rather, you're starting to think, why wouldn't I just be alone? Then it's worse to feel alone when you're with somebody. But this is everything. Are you ready? Your situation, first of all, is here to show you how to master this area of life. That's what it's here for. When we take this perspective, we move through it a lot easier, and we have a lot more fun, and it's a lot simpler to go through. Okay, a lot less pain, heartache. Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying. Yeah. So the first thing to do, and this will be the test, okay, is to make yourself not feel alone because of yourself. You are with yourself, but then you go hang out with other people. If you don't have any other people, go meet other people. Take your kids with you. Fill yourself up in this area. If you still love this person, you will, I'd say 99% of the time, find when you do this person's going to be drawn to you again. And either way, after you do it, you're going to know for sure what to do with your marriage. Does that make sense? Brittany, hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Come on in. There should be support groups in your area. You're welcome, her. Yes. I mean, Brittany, yeah, support groups are great. They're one tool, right? But we're very powerful too. But yeah, support groups, I guess because I said meet people. So that's a good idea. Yeah, if you want to meet people. But just be careful of the kind of groups you join. Make sure the energy is a match. The energy that you want to have, like I said, you decide first. Get powerful in yourself first. Then when you're looking for a support group, make sure the energy of that group matches what you want to feel. Okay, make sure you feel the way you want to feel in that group. Make sure it's a match to your goal. Does that make sense? Excuse me, new people are scary, yeah. The first thing to do is to get comfortable with yourself. Chris and I were just talking about social anxiety yesterday. Anxiety, that's my new word, anxiety. We were just talking about that, that's funny. Yeah. True, it can trigger your past. Yes, absolutely. But also, there's different energies in different groups, right? Some people are, like a grief group, for example, would be full of people who are going through a lot of grief. And there's a lot, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to be somewhere where you can have your feelings and, let it out, but there's a heavy energy there. And then there's another group that's like my bosses in pajamas, right? We're all dealing with effects of trauma at different levels, but we're ready to start a business and become a well-paid mentor. I'm talking about the group I lead. So when I say we, it's my people that I'm leading. But all the women in the group, they're ready to lead. They're ready to make a shit ton of money. They're ready for that. Even though the pajamas on the bottom, right? That's what it represents. It's you still taking care of yourself and still having a sensitivity for the fact that you've been through trauma no matter what, and being guided by someone like me who knows exactly what to do and has a cajillion resources, not that you have to go get, but are in the program itself where you can access. So if you're showing up in your business, you're about to do a live stream and you're like, oh, I can't do this. You have somewhere to go and go, okay, I know exactly what to do. I'm going to switch my thinking. The energy of a group like that is different than the heavier energy. Does that make sense? There's an activity, there's emotion there, and the other place is for sitting in the emotion, and neither are right or wrong. They're just different phases of the journey. Okay. Brittany, damn girl, I can relate to you so much. Yes. I don't know if you're talking to her or me, but yes, you're welcome here. Come on in. I don't think we've met before. Okay, my love. Her, how are you feeling with your nails? I love your nail emoji. That's all I see every time you talk. And your beautiful sunset or sunrise. Is it sunset or sunrise? Brittany says, everything you're saying. Yes, girl. Yes, we're aligned. See, I'm doing it right now, what the cards say. I'm being myself. I'm staying in high frequency. I do tons of work behind the scenes. Don't think I just live like this. Okay. I got to meditate. you know, I do everything that I guide my people to do and have been since 2009. That's how long I've had my business. September 6th of 2009. I've been helping women and I love it. And it's been a beautiful journey. Thank you, Katrina. Katrina says, love your energy. Thank you, my love. I appreciate that. Okay, how you doing, honey? Did you see my question? No, so TikTok blocked it because I didn't see it. So let me know. Ask your question as we start to wrap up. Everyone, I started an abundance card club too, which is only focused on money. It's $33. Check out the link in the bio if you want to join, okay? It's a private area just for us to talk about money, do money cards only. It's a different deck. I never use my money decks publicly. It's for that, okay? Do you believe everything happens for a reason? Yes, I do. I do. I don't think that we can always know the reason or we always get the reason, or I don't think it's smart to always focus on analyzing it, but there's a time for it. Absolutely. Just like we've been doing here, right? It's like, here's a good question for you for that. How is this for me? How is this for me? How is this situation, this relationship? Relationships are literally here for learning. That's what they're here for. How is this for me? How is this situation for me? Once you ask yourself that regularly, your life will change. Even the crappiest situations, you'll hear me say again and again, people come here with hard stuff, right? You'll hear me say again and again, okay, this is the time to master such and such. That's what this situation is for. If we don't have hard situations, how will we get stronger? If we're not lifting weights, how will our muscles get stronger? Right? We in the lifting of the weights, our muscles rip. Did you know that? They rip, they tear in order to grow. That's a hard situation ripping us. And when we have this perspective, does it mean it's going to take all the pain away? No. But we can go, all right, we can get sassy. Okay, situation, I got me. I got you. This is going to hurt a bit. It's going to sting. But I understand. This is for me. Write down. Why is this for me? Write down 50 ways that this is for you. Stretch your imagination. Because if you sit there and you commit to it and you don't leave the room until you've put those 50, you'll change your energy. Does that make sense? Janie, Dad passed away while my mom was pregnant with me nearly 50 years ago. Oh, honey, that's sad. Did I experience my mom's trauma? Well, first of all, yes, because when we're in the womb, the energy gets transferred. So I had a similar situation. Something horrific happened while I was in the womb. And literally, this is called epigenetics. Literally, the trauma gets passed down to us. So yes, the answer is yes. I love that you're going that deep. That's powerful because you are going to clear a lot of things in your life once you feel that. I know this sounds weird to a lot of people, but it's true. Therapists do this too. They help you do it. But you want to feel those things that you were feeling because you were a conscious, sentient being in the womb. And you want to feel that and allow it because it got stuck and jammed up in your body. That's why you're asking the question. Okay? Yeah. Yes. Hello. How are you? What was your name again? I'm sorry. I forget. Priest? I forget. I'm so sorry. It's hard to remember. We were on Halloween Live, I think, together. That was so fun. My witch's hat. Where is it? Where did my witch's hat go? That was so fun. I want to find an everyday witch costume. I was looking on Amazon. Her says, thank you so much. You're so welcome, honey. Remember, everybody, the replays are on YouTube. So go ahead and watch them. It's all free. I give you this advice free, and the replays are all free for you. If you want to go deeper into work with me, come into my communities, be around people who are also in this mindset, in my groups that I run, then check out the link in my bio. I've got all kinds of things going on there, okay? I always do. I love it. Angelina! Hi, my love. I'm sorry, I couldn't recognize. I was like, oh my gosh, I know her. I could feel your energy, but I'm like, who is it? Yes, there's so many names that I come into. Okay. Yay, thank you for the follow, Janie. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate when you send hearts, when you send love, and you share the live. I really appreciate it because the people who need to be here will see me when we do that, okay? Even when we have, but today's so juicy. I love the energy here. We're going to start to close out soon, but right now I invite everyone to spam the chat. Remind me who wants a reading, who wants to go next. I believe we are complete with her. That was a beautiful read. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for bringing your questions, your situations. And I just love you all. I just want to say that. One day, na 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 na, do 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 do. Okay, let's do Star. Star, I just scrolled the chat. Yes, Katrina, please keep spamming, okay, guys? Yes, Angelina, I haven't been on here on all day, and here you are. Yes. Okay, so I think we've been on for probably 90 minutes, which is about my time to start closing. But stick around, because I still have a good 2 or 3 reads in me, okay, guys? So stick around. Let's see. Stone, hi. I don't know if you're still here. Star, are you still here? If not, I will choose another person from the chat. But Star, I think I said I would read, or I wanted to read. Star, are you here? Starek? Oh, darn. Your card jumped out, if this is you. I don't know if you're still here. If you are, I think you are. Let me know. Y'all, I'm sitting on a yoga ball, in case you're wondering what the noise is. Can you guys see my underwear when I bend over? Oh my God. I'm looking at I'm wearing a dress. It's a baby doll dress. I hope not. That would be so humiliating. You better tell me, y'all. You better tell me. Sheesh. I think someone would have told me. I just want to feel this moment. Jenny, I see you. Katrina. Okay, so Star's not here. Let's see, who do I feel next? Katrina, let's do Katrina. Katrina's been waiting around for a bit. Katrina. What was the area, my love? Remind me. Is it love and relationships? Is it money, finance, and business? Or is it well-being? Let me know. Love. Okay, got ya. Okay, let's tune in. I just want to feel this moment. Ooh, I wish I could play music. Oh my gosh, I blare this song. I love this song. I'm a business account, y'all. They don't let me play music. Boo. Also on YouTube, I put the replays up for you so you can see them for free. And, yeah, they don't let you play music there. Okay, let me put it on. I guess they're all mixed up. Okay. Katrina. Okay. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts, Brittany. Okay, that's not it. Katrina. This is it. Yay! Okay, Katrina. My relationships. Wow, this is for you. You just asked about love and relationships. My relationships are supposed to feel good. My relationships are supposed to feel good. Look at you, feeling good in your queen energy. I love it. Oh, I love the vibrant colors. The royal blue, royal purple. Look at you. I love it. That's my vibe. That's my jam. Okay. Your life is supposed to feel good to you. Before your birth, you knew that the primary component of your physical experience that would offer the greatest value for your personal and collective expansion and joy would be the relationships that you would experience with each other. It was your plan to relish the diversity of your relationships and to choose them from the details that would make up your creations. And here you are. Oh, what an amazing card. Katrina, if you have a question about your card, ask me, okay? No question is too silly. And when you have a question, usually someone else has that question too. So don't feel too silly, okay? These cards are super easy for me. It's just something that comes natural, but I want you to have a good understanding of what it means and feel like you got a good reading, okay? Do, 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 do. Will I be getting pregnant soon? How do we get a card reading? Lil, I'm going to ask, you could just put it in the chat right now. I'd like a reading for love and relationships or money and business or well-being. You could just put it in the chat right now. And also throughout the live, I'll say, hey, spam the chat. Who wants a reading? Okay. And then you do it again. You could do it as many times as you want. I've been talking to a man I don't know, but feel a pull. So the main question that comes up right away, my relationships are supposed to feel good. How does it feel for you, Katrina? Does it feel good? Obviously, you have a question there, and I want you to pay attention to that. We don't want to ignore that. always honor your intuition. Your intuition is queen, y'all. Your intuition is everything. It's your power source. It's your power source. So what is this little inkling? Pay attention. Because as your card very clearly says, my relationships are supposed to feel good. And when this says feel good and I say feel good, it means a full body yes. Like your whole body is like, yes. Clear signal, open, excited, in your energy, alive, okay? Here's the 90-minute, y'all. So I'm going to start to wrap up soon. When I get that 90-minute warning, that's when I start to slow down and wrap up. And I might come back later. I always say that and I often don't, but today might be a double live stream. I'm not sure. Katrina, my heart is full. Okay. Do you feel good? I would really ask myself, I would tune in, I would sit with myself, I would breathe deep, and I would ask, why did I ask Gina a question today? I wonder. Because you want to pay attention to that. It didn't come up for no reason, right? You might get the sense like, oh, it's something in my past that I want to work through. Or you might get the sense like, oh, it's something there I'm just going to keep an eye on. Because the reason you want to pay attention to it is you want to be able to know what to do next. And that will inform you. So let's say you're like, oh, I wonder, he said he likes this and I don't really like that. So the next time we go out, I'm just going to ask. Very simple question. Do you like this? And hear more. Ask open-ended questions, actually. They'll tell you everything, y'all. Your dates will tell you everything if you just listen, okay? Let them talk. Sit back and listen. It works. You'll find out who the person is. But I think it was Oprah that said back in the day, I used to watch her all the time, way back in the day, when she had her show. But yeah, I think it was her that used to always say, and Maya Angelou, both of them would always say, let people show you who they are. Like if you just sit there and let them be who they are, they will show you. And this isn't a bad thing. But it seems like you have a little question there, Katrina. I don't want you to ignore that ever. It's important. Okay. Yes. Lost weight and improved myself. You want to lose weight and improve yourself? Is that what you're saying? Is that what's coming up? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And so focus on becoming secure with yourself, like feeling beautiful the way you are, inside and out, filling yourself up like we keep talking about in these live streams. Okay. Jenny, been happier. Yes. Are you saying I think you said you lost weight already. I'm not sure. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jenny. You're open to a card. Okay, my loves. I got you. Yes, you did. Okay, amazing. So you're saying you're feeling good. But again, I keep getting a strong urge to tell you, pay attention to what that little inkling is. And by the way, Katrina, don't rush things. Don't rush anything. Sit and let them be and you be. Okay. There's a 3-month rule out there that I really like, honestly. I really like that because women often jump into relationships so quickly. You're sitting. Oh, good. Okay. You're on it, girl. Okay. So I trust the card. It was just a reminder. Make sure you feel good. Listen to your gut instincts. And yeah, also celebrate the fuck out of it. Enjoy the connection. Enjoy the moments that you're together, right? Have fun. I just wanted to make sure that you got the message to listen to the instinct because I'm not sure that you're really registering that. And if you're sitting back though and you're just chilling, because it's hard, right? This is a thing, Katrina. We get so excited, right? Especially if we're attracted and you said your heart is full. All the hormones are firing. All the hormones. It's a lot to master and transcend. But if you are firm and strong in your rule that you're going to wait to get too much more connected, because once we start kissing, that's what the 3-month rule is. 3 months, no kissing. And you tell the person, hey, I'm not even going to kiss you until this date. So just so you know, this is the date 3 months from now. I know it sounds weird, but it really works. And it helps you to just be. And if that guy loves you and wants you, he's going to wait around. Okay. And it's a good test, right? If not, he'll be like, bye. And you're like, okay. And on to the next video, the next date. So yeah, but it's once you start kissing and making love and all that stuff, then more hormones come in. And then your chances of like detaching are going to be a lot harder. So you want to stay strong in your detachment energy so you can see and watch. People don't show their true selves right away. Okay, they just don't on dates. They're putting their best foot forward. People lie, guys lie, lots of guys lie. Okay, you see it all over TikTok. So be strong, have fun, have a blast, enjoy every moment, and keep watching and wait. Wait. That's my advice to you. We're not in the same country. Oh, okay, my love. Then just be careful because, you know, to me, a date doesn't start until you see them in person. I know I've been there before with the long distance thing. You just can't. You have to be with them, in front of them. I know that's hard to hear probably. These are facts. It's so much easier to get, deluded, I'm going to say. No offense to you, right? But for me, even, like, I insert my own fantasies in there, like, oh, and our feelings are just running the whole show. We're not in a physical connection with them. So, yeah. But I feel you. I've been there. Yep, it's hard. Yeah. Honey, that is what the instinct is telling you. Okay? That's what that pause thing is telling you. You're welcome. Yeah. You got to get into stay with us. Stick around. Give me a follow. Seriously, stay with us. Go on YouTube. Watch the replays because you'll get into the energy of, you know what? Everything I want is right around here and I could just step into it now. You can fill yourself up now. If he wants you, he can fly out to meet you. Okay? That's it. You can hold boundaries. Hey, you don't have to tell him everything. Just be like, hey, in person really is best. Let's just be real. So, and don't you go paying for a ticket. I can't stop talking. Y'all, somebody stop me. But it's true. I'm your spiritual big sister. I have to tell you, do not pay for a ticket and go see some man. Please. Please don't. You told him. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, so your heart is full. So this man came into your life to teach you how to fill your heart. You're already filling it through the, I want to say, illusion of this connection because it's not real, right? So how can you keep this going for yourself is the question. How can you stay in this energy right now for yourself? Good. Good. I don't pay for men anymore. No. No. Don't get me started. I'm your big sister. I'm very sassy. Okay? Don't get me started. Do not. Card, please. Relationship. Yes. Okay. Angelina, did I read you already? I think I've read you before, right? I believe I have. Maybe not today, but I think I read you. Okay, everybody spam the chat and I will choose who I'm going to read next. I do want to read Jenny. She was here earlier waiting. Jenny, are you still here? Money reading? Money. Yeah, so Katrina, I'm sending you so much love, okay? I don't want to discourage you. I just have this protective thing. I could feel it in you. That's why you were asking the question. And then I could feel it and my gut kept saying, keep bringing that up. Focus on that. And, there's so many things I could focus on, but that was that. So, it's just so easy. And I'm not ragging on men here. It's just so easy for men and women to just be lazy and not stand up to the plate when we're on a computer or a phone, right? That's not love. That's not, it can be if you've already been together. That's different and you're on vacation or you're, someone's in the military or something like that. But I'm talking about when you're first getting to know each other, like, let's be here together. Let's be present. Yeah, definitely get off the internet fast, y'all, if you're dating. Excuse me. Take it offline fast. Hang on one sec. 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 Okay, my love, sorry about that. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do Jenny. Jenny was money, right? Let's do Jenny. Sorry, y'all. I just had a huge coughing fit. Look at my eyes. I'm not even sick anymore. It's just my throat's really dry. My tissue. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, my love. So who is next? Jenny for money. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's see. You're welcome, honey. Okay. Yes, Angelina. Yes. Okay. Halloween was so fun. I had quite the good time that night. Met so many amazing people and clients. It was fun. Okay. Jenny. Jenny. Oh, eyes watering. See, I wanted it to be this one, but I'm honest. Just because it's so bright. I've never read that one before, that's why. But I'm going to give Jenny the card. That's hers, not the one that Gina wants. Jenny, I'm curious, what is your nationality? I love your first name. I love that. Is that your name, Jenny, or is it just like Jenny Gone Banani? Oh, that's so cute. I just read the whole thing. That is so cute. I love it. Last one. Ooh, this is pretty, Jenny. Janice. Okay, got ya. Okay. I have the power to direct my own thoughts. Look at this. Beautiful card for you. I just cover the words because the words come on backwards. I have the power to direct my own thoughts. Let's see what it says with money and finance. This is beautiful. Get a magic light. Your thoughts do create the reality that you live. And one of the most exciting things about beginning the process of One of the most exciting things about beginning the process of deliberately focused thought is that the law of attraction will bring you evidence of your improved thought immediately. This is about money for you. And while old patterns may be hard to break, and you may slip back into old patterns from time to time, evidence of your effort will be undeniable to you. And before long, with much less effort than you spend trying to dodge negative conversations or train another into better behavior, all of your relationships will improve. So when it comes to money, money comes through people. Okay, money and finances comes through people. That's literally how we receive money, through people. So relationships is everything. You know, I've been a business coach helping women to build online businesses that are very successful and supportive, especially women who've been through trauma, right? They make a lot of money so that they can be supportive. That's what I do. That's what my whole Bosses in Pajamas program is about, and my Abundance Card Reading Club, which is in the bio, okay? If anyone wants to read more about those, and read the success stories, even if you don't want to work with me, just read the success stories. It's inspiring. And so in all my years of coaching these women, hundreds of women, I have learned that behind the scenes, we talk about relationships a lot, even though we're working on money. And how do we get all the results that you see on my pages? Through working out the kinks in relationships, including our relationship with money. Okay. So Johnny Gone Banani, let me tune in. How are your thoughts about money right now? How are your relationships with people that you have money agreements or money entangled with? You don't have to answer. These are questions for you, or you can. It's up to you. Yeah. And what thoughts are you practicing on the regular about money and finances? Because that is how your experience and your relationship to money will be, right? So for example, money is so hard to come by. People have that thought a lot, right? And maybe some of your relationships, the thing I tuned in for you when I was reading that is that some of your relationships are with people who have heavy money energy. And it doesn't mean we have to cut these people off or end our relationships with them. No. But we need to have good boundaries with our own thoughts and what we think, and not plug into their thoughts and buy them and carry the energy around with them of it. We need to get in control of which thoughts we think. We need to practice new thinking habits so that we can develop strong physical habits, because our thoughts create our emotions create action or lack of action, right? That's what motivates us into action or lack of action. And what kind of action? If you have the thought money is so hard to come by, you're going to feel like you're pushing yourself, dragging yourself, and you hate making money. That is how it's going to feel, right? How is this resonating for you, Jenny? How is this feeling for you? Maybe you're commenting, but I don't see it. Angelina says, when will you be on tomorrow? My lives are random, my love. The only things that are scheduled are like my Abundance Card Club has dates that are set. I also have a membership club where there's daily audios, pretty much daily, almost daily audios. You get in touch with me daily. That's also, I don't think that one's posted yet, but that's a different membership. And then I also have Bosses in Pajamas, and that is email coaching. So it's all different. You were filtered. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, it makes total sense. Yeah. If you ever get filtered, y'all, I know we're at the end of the live stream, so I already said I'm closing the list. I'm closing up, so everyone left. But yeah, if you ever get filtered in the future, just put an emoji or type the question differently. And you will, thank you, Katrina, for the hearts. You will probably get your question through. But if I don't answer you, that's probably why. I don't see your comments. TikTok does this for like the silliest things too. Sometimes it'll ask me to approve the comments. It doesn't always, but sometimes when it does, it'll be a question like, oh, or even just saying, I like your hair, you know, I'm like, why was that question filtered? So it'll filter anything. So just be aware. Okay, my loves, that's a wrap for today. Thank you so much, Jenny. Thank you, everybody who brought your questions. What a great day. What a great couple hours we had together of readings. It was beautiful. I'm going to stick my scarf back on. I'm going to go for a nice walk in the forest. And then, what time is it? 12:30. I'm going to make some lunch. So I'm wishing you all a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Thank you so much for being here. Jenny says, thank you so much. You're welcome, honey. It was my pleasure. Today was a powerful read. We had like some really deep questions about PTSD, and I feel like I was meant to be here. So thank you, everyone who brought a card. Thank you. It was so nice to meet all of you, all the new people. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next time, okay? Stay tuned. Give me a follow if you want to catch me live again, and you'll see me around. All right, lots of love. Bye.